Hey man. Good writers borrow. Great writers steal mercilessly like thieves in the night.
And that's a line from all those movies.
That is true. That is a line from all those movies. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to open the phone lines as we take a break from our regularly scheduled news hour so that we can bring you this very important broadcast from our secret lair, thousands of miles beneath the Earth's crust, because we have taken control of the airwaves. That's right, this is a workforce block, my faithful little listeners, and I'm your host with the most for the evening. That's right, I'm the man of every hour. I am the radio tower of power. Too hot to handle and too cold to hold. Hey man, sky's the limit and space is the place. And I will tell you right now that I might not be the longest ride in the amusement park or the fastest, but I am the biggest and pack the most thrills per minute. But this is not about chewing gum, baseball cards, overcoats, or dreams. This is a word from our sponsors, because this broadcast is brought to you by the Corporation for Public Broad Chasing, Dr. Butch Scholeri's home for interesting women and viewers like you who want me to tell you that on my good days I sing love songs to lampshades and I brew industrial strength rocket fuel and call it coffee, because Reveille sounds sharply every morning at what might as well be the ass crack of dawn as I'm concerned, with the sound of a hammer pounding into a rail. Now for just 15 seconds, I want you to imagine a skeleton with stars exploding in its eye sockets and inside of its ribs, because this is where gold comes from. The death throes of swirling fusion reactors are the only place where shining things are made. Is this my final broadcast? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? See, the Greeks said that poetry starts on the lips. It's like kissing bottles, and this gin has a blonde whore on its label, and you should ask for it by name, because it is the only liquor guaranteed to take 2 sets of blue eyes and turn them green like mood wings. One half meets the other, the pants come down, everything goes to pot. You play chess, you play the violin. So as an artist, I tell you this because I think you will understand what I mean when I say that a dog may lie on the count's sofa and a horse may be patted by a lady's hand. How's the signal? Am I coming in clearly? Is this my final broadcast? Our phone lines are open all over the country. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You see, this one goes out to a special girl from her man back in the States, because she's been gone for an awfully long time, but I have kept the the lights on for her, and I received every single one of the picture postcards she sent me from the gates of heaven, because they are a reminder that there was a time when I was indeed the only man on earth, and she was bound and determined to prove it. But this is craziness. We are involved in craziness. It has been 6 long years of lonely minutes, dragging on into lonely hours, on into days, on into entire goddamn lonely calendars. And I have developed a fetish for old, black, heavy, manual typewriters, like black lace, like leather dog collars, like fishnet stockings. You see, I've had the same dirty thoughts as any young man, and then some. Would you like to hear about them? Will that get those phones a-ringing? Is this my final broadcast? Am I too far left of the dial? Where are those phone calls, America? I've got all the time in the world. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? See, there's no man behind a microphone with more feeling than I have. But that sound means that it's the end of our show. Signing off, Mr. and Mrs. America, all ships at sea, and every single beautiful girl out there across this country. It's time to go. This is the last rough draft, the last keystrokes, the last word file, the final script, the last spark leaves my heart for the last time and travels through my body, out my mouth, over my lips, into the air, out into the ether, directly into your home. Can you hear me now? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of our show this evening. I hope you all had a wonderful time. Happy Halloween!